welcome to Spurs Asian TV. Right, first of all, I'd just like to say good evening to all of us in Asia, and of course, good afternoon to all you guys in Europe, and good morning to the rest of America. Uh, First thing we got to say is, of course, a few words of condolences to the family of Sir Jimmy Greaves. May he rest in peace. I'm sure you guys heard of the news that came out Sunday morning before the London derby between Chelsea and us. Okay, and of course, first person I'll go to, I think I'll go to Saikat because I haven't seen Saikat in some time. How are you doing, Saikat?
Yeah, doing good, but not in the sports sports perspective. But yeah, doing good.
Okay, doing good. Do you follow cricket? Like Vaibhav follows cricket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to follow cricket. I was a cricket freak. I played professional cricket also for a while, but it's
Oh, you
been
played
three,
professionally.
4, and 5 years, so I don't follow now.
Okay. Wayne Bonner, thanks for your support. All right. Hopefully one of these days you join us, Wayne. All right. I'm waiting for that day. Maybe you can make your first appearance here with us, right? Yeah. Pitvi is a ex-cricket fan too, So I think you can't sometimes when you reach a certain age, you can't be too obsessed with two sports. It'll drive you crazy. You better choose one or let the other go, right? But Vaibhav is still young, so let Vaibhav learn his find his way through. But Saikat, yeah, like I was saying, haven't seen you in some time. I know you've been busy, right? Work and all that. That's life. But of course, along the way, the disappointment of what's been happening to the results of our club's matches and all that. 6 goals in 2 games we conceded. Tell us how you feel. Really, really tell us how you feel.
It's not about I'm not sure what to tell exactly, because previously whatever we have seen before the international break, we started the game slowly, then we finished the game strongly, right? So that's a better approach rather than what we are taking now, because this thing exactly happened under Mourinho. You are starting pretty well. If you are getting a goal, that's fine. You are going ahead, you are taking the game by the scruff of the neck, everything is fine. But if it doesn't go like what happened in the past 2 games, right? So then there is no plan B. I can't see any plan B, neither any plan A. Like what I can't see what's happening. What's the actual playing style? Sometimes Ali is doing, the flicks and turns, but like sometimes Kane is dropping deep. So who will score the goals? Yeah, like Son is there, and I am seeing the other right winger, maybe Lucas sometimes, Lo Celso the last game. So they are not finishers. They are not confident enough. And sometimes I can see Højbjerg at the final third in the penalty box, and he is sometimes giving passes, or like we are too scared, to our midfield is too scared to score the goals, to take any chances, to give a long shot. So I'm not understanding like what's exactly the plan behind the way Nuno is playing. Yeah, fitness and everything that is taken to be consideration, but I can't see any plan. So for me, I am a little bit puzzled about what I have seen before the international game and what I am seeing now, and it's really frustrating at the same
That's true.
time.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true. Vaibhav, your thoughts?
My thoughts: first half magic, second half tragic. That's my
Oh,
I
so
mean,
Vaibhav, you're getting poetic, eh? First half tragic, second half tragic. That one you must. We have to clip that. First half tragic. What? First half magic, second half
second
tragic.
half tragic.
Okay, that's a good quote. That's a good quote. Yeah, I might use it. Right. I hope you don't
Yeah,
mind.
definitely.
Right, but I'll quote you. Don't worry. Vaibhav said this right on Spurs Version TV. Right. First half was magic, but my God, second half was tragic. But no, truly, I understand. Yeah, the first half we did have some kind of a run in, gave them some
Yeah,
challenges, right? But do you think it's really? I mean, when the first 3 games that we started, we said, "Oh, our team looks so fit." We are fighting for everything. After the international break, we come back. I mean, players don't turn into poo like that, right? I can't say that word. Right? I'll say poo because it's still 4 minutes. Don't turn into poo like that. You can say that, right? So there must be some kind of something going on because, and have you guys seen the press conference for Nuno recently for the
No.
Wolves
I
game?
didn't get to
Yeah.
see that.
I don't know. He looks a bit scared, anxious. He keeps rubbing his hands, and his questions are very, deflective. I mean, his answers are very deflective from the questions and all that. Right. Yeah. So just let me read out a comment from the chats from Scott M. Hi, Scott M. Thanks for the support. All right. Hello, guys. I hope everyone's doing well, and we see a good game later today. Yeah, there's a game coming up later. We'll talk about it. Let's get out all that frustration and anger and all that out there first, because Prithvi was with me already last Sunday. So, all right, he came on the pre-show, so he had a bit on it. But after that, the post-show he wasn't there. So let's Prithvi, your turn. What do you think happened?
I don't know what to say actually, because I never got to watch the match. But after listening to a lot of other people telling me, the first half was very. I mean, I think this is something I've seen in all the matches we played. The first half we give like some sort of amazing push, and we're like actually pushing for the goal, just only in the first half. And once the first half is completed, or once the first goal is completed, we tend to be all on the defense. And I think this
Mhm,
this tactic has been maintained since Mourinho came, and yeah, it's been going on. But
mhm,
under Nuno, I personally think it's a little bit more far fetched because uh, considering the amount of people who have gone out in injuries and stuff like that, I personally think he should have gone in with getting the younger players in case if if the others are injured and not fit to play at least. But
mhm.
uh, yeah, I mean, I also have this so-called superstition that this is
Uh,
only applicable to Chelsea game. Every
okay,
single
Chelsea.
Chelsea game that I've not watched, we've lost.
You didn't
So
watch it?
yeah,
You
I
went
didn't
watch
get to watch
cricket?
it. Right?
You watch
No, no,
cricket or you watch?
there was no
Huh?
power, so I wasn't able to watch it at all.
Oh, no
Oh.
power. Okay, all
Yeah,
right. Okay,
so
next time we're gonna blame you for the next Chelsea game. Okay, we better watch it. Okay, maybe we gotta do a watch along. And that will be in
yeah, yeah,
Stamford Bridge, man. Oh, that's gonna be happening. Right. Just let me read a comment from Bob Spur. Bob Spur, thanks for being on. Thanks for your support. You have the link, Bob. Right. If you want to hop on, hop on. If you want me to send you one directly, just put it in the comments. I'll send you one directly. Bob says first half we were sparked. Spang. Okay, we were spang. First half was spang. Okay, second half was you can't say that word yet. Okay, Nuno looks nearly broken. Yep, that's what I was saying earlier. Nuno looks nearly broken, like he doesn't know how to answer the questions. Right. Hi, Chris. All right, big up. Thanks for your support. Yeah, that comes back to the what we call press conference. Yeah, I don't know because you guys didn't see it. I saw the press conference. Uh, I felt a bit weird because he looked anxious, right? In a sense, and the questions put out to him he couldn't answer, or he keeps saying the word unbalanced. Unbalanced. There's somebody who put out in the tweet keeps saying it's unbalanced. So, my gosh, if we're still unbalanced, what does he mean? What side we are not unbalanced? Are we? We are so weak at the back. That's why we're so unbalanced. But the first three games we weren't weak at the back, right? We saw the Dyer last year we wanted to throw him into the rubbish bin, but the first three games, right? We even said we needed him. Imagine that we needed Dyer.
Dyer
Oh,
and Sanchez for that matter. We were
oh
like
dear.
when we lost
Yeah,
Sanchez itself was a huge deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine when the time comes, we need wings. I think all of us gonna hang ourselves. We'll be saying, "Oh, please don't take wings out," or the worst, "Please don't take Davies." Oh, to tell you, I can't stand Davies. No, we're all human beings too, right? But when it comes to football, it frustrates you so much until why is he on the pitch? Why can't he kick a bit further? Why does he is he playing for the opposition because he keeps passing it back to the opposition?
Yeah.
Oh dear, that is so scary, right?
Mhm.
But of course, guys, no, number I said today is a match day, right? Remember,
Yeah.
Spurs Vision TV always promotes positivity. Yes, we must be positive, okay? To tell the truth, I don't care today, right? What team Nuno puts out there, okay? He could put all the under 18s out there for all I care because my focus, right, is on NLD. To tell the truth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
My focus is on NLD, right? I even went on We Are Tottenham TV yesterday. For the first time, I debuted there. I said, I told her, I don't care, right? The NLD is more important than Carabao Cup because the Carabao Cup is we should rename it, call it the MCT Cup because they already won it 5 times or 6 times. Give it to them, right? I don't want to fight with them for it. Pep can have it because most probably that will be the last cup Pep wins for MCT because he's sulking already. There's something brewing behind there, right? So let him have it, right? Or for all you know, in January he comes over and take over Spurs from Nuno, right? And then he wins the Carabao Cup for us. Remember what? Remember what we were saying last Sunday, right? Sunday past,
Yeah.
you heard it here first, huh? Pep Guardiola in January is going to become a Spurs manager. Yeah, that's going to be a big joke. Hopefully not. But to tell the truth, all right, if we bring in Pep, I think we will break Pep too. Okay, it's
We've
past the
broken the
11
record.
minute, so we can start to swear. All right, Saikat? You ready? We can let it all out now, right? We passed the 10, 11, we're already in 11 and a half minutes. Let it all out, boys. But Viber,
So
go ahead. Go ahead, Viber. Oh, sorry, it was
Remember?
Saikat. Saikat, sorry, Saikat, go ahead.
yeah. So yeah, actually, like, see, like whatever I saw, as I already briefed. So I don't know how to describe it, but for me, I think there are certain players that needs to be improved. Right? They had time in our club, like Lo Celso, like Ndombele, like Reguilon. I can't see Reguilon getting improved. I can't see. I'm not confident on that part. He is going up. He got that chance also, but I'm not understanding. He's not taking shot. He's passing because most of the times there was single defender. I think Thiago Silva was there, I guess. So
Mhm.
he knows that Reguilon there are less chances. It's to shoot than to pass, right? But he chose to pass. I already told that, but because the players are not confident enough, they are not confident enough to try to be adventurous, right? We are trying to play wing backs. Emerson played good, but whatever I saw of him, and whatever I got the statistics from Euro Expert, so he looks more defensively stable, right? So I don't know why we bought him. So
Mhm.
there are some questions that needs to be answered, and I am not finding the answers on the pitch, not tactically and not in the profile of the players that we are using. Dele Alli, he is trying to flick that goal that Thiago Silva scored. What is he doing? It was in
Correct.
front of our 70,000 fans, and he is letting Thiago Silva take a pop of the header, and then he is looking here and there. That's what I have done. Now people will focus on me. So I really don't understand what is going on. If the need be, then please play Romero at the center, at the CDM position, and play Sanchez and Dyer at the back. Because I feel Romero as a libero like the player who plays in all positions, right? The fluidic, like what Ramos does, what Van Dijk does. Whenever he gets the chance, he goes and he takes chances. He looks
Yeah.
adventurous. But that also Nuno is telling, no, just go back. You are not allowed to do that in this type of in this team. So why is that? Why there is a lack of adventurousness? I am not understanding. Kane, he is dropping deep to take the ball, but there are no players with forward him. Only Son is running like a headless chicken, and no one is there, and people are marking him. Right, people are marking him. Two people is there, and Son
At
is
least
there.
two, yeah. Yeah.
And Lo Celso, people are thinking that what Lo Celso will do. He will probably go drop down, or maybe go down, take the ball, or maybe turn and foul, something of that sort. So there is no threat at all. They are not frightened enough. So I'm not understanding. And Kane doesn't look, he doesn't take chances now. Sometimes I saw he got the ball in the hole right in front of Kovacic and Jorginho, and he's not taking a shot. He's waiting, he's turning, passing the ball back. I'm not understanding what's going
Yeah.
on. Yeah, Baibab already told right that first half was magic, but for me also first half we played well with the crowd that expected to happen. It's a London derby. It's not a normal EPL match. So the intense
Mm,
with the intent, like it will be an intense match, right? The intensity will be high. So being a home team, it's expected that we are taking the game, we are taking it to the opposition. But without the end product, it can't be magic in my eyes. We need
yeah.
that end product, right? Time and time again, there is no end product. And the
Yeah.
substitution, oh my goodness, how come you bring skip when you are losing 2-0? I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, you can say that both those goals can be, neglected, not neglected, can be avoided, right? The
Mhm.
Conte chance was, it was a chance, and like luck was not in our favor, so it went in. But the other things, it's about the play, right? How Chelsea went to the dressing room and how they came back with that vengeance, that we are the Champions League team. So that we are lacking. We are the home team with 60,000 plus crowd behind him, behind us. So why you are not playing like that? Why are not playing with the confidence? Why are not
Mhm.
taking up players? Endombele, he's asking for the ball when like when he's getting it, trying to play 1-2 with the players, with the defenders. Defenders are not sharp enough. They are spraying the passes wide. There is no cutting edge. There is no vertical movement. It's just the horizontal spraying of passes. So
Mhm.
I don't know. Like I told you already in the chat, right? That we are doing in the WhatsApp. That I can't find any positivity. It's
Mhm.
very difficult to come here and speak about the positivity because I
Mhm.
can't see any hope with the players
Yeah.
getting injured and everything. There is no hope, and like I don't know. You guys give me
Yeah.
hope because
Yeah.
I can't find anything.
But Saika, that's why we don't come here to speak about the positivity. We come here to speak about the negativity. We let out
Yeah,
all the negative
that's it. Yeah,
energy, let it all out, right? Then we step back and then we try to analyze. Okay. If we analyze it in a way, we break it down. Okay. The biggest problem is the owners. That's number one. We can't do
Correct.
anything about it. Correct? Because they put this plan in and they screwed us throughout this 20 years that
yeah.
they've been
But
owning the
Eugene,
club.
one thing
All
I
right.
just want
But
to add. Yeah,
hold on
please go
first.
on. Please
Right.
go on. Yeah,
Then it comes down that once you've got bad owners that don't make correct decisions, okay, it trickles down to the lower management, right? The way you choose your players, the team that you form, right? And somehow or another, they are quite smart until they don't let us fall all the way. Then they'll bring some in to push us back up again. So it's an emotional roller coaster. Okay, that's part one. Imagine now, Nuno is coming to a team, right, which has been past two managers, three, including Ryan Mason. Okay,
yeah.
including three managers from Poch, Mourinho, Ryan Mason. Now he has them. Okay, he might be an average manager, correct? He's not a superstar big name manager like like Mourinho, like Klopp, like Tuchel, uh, and how you call it, the big
One
names,
thing.
like Conte and all that. But he's been giving this group of guys that he has to change them. So I think he is first looking at their fitness, why they can't last that long. So while he's doing the fitness, right, he's actually reprogramming all their bodies again. Maybe when Mourinho was there, he didn't care about the fitness. They didn't care about the fitness, right? Apart from some players. But of course, like now, like we see that Kane has like dropped off and all that. Maybe we'll touch on that later a bit. Okay. But before that, just let me read some comments up. Hi guys, hi Chris, thanks for your support. Okay, Chris says it's a concern that the only time Nuno can see how players play and try different things is actually during the game, as he has not had enough time with the players. Nuno needs to be given some more time. Yes, that's true. During his press conference, he says that too. That's why they are unbalanced. So I guess he's trying to tackle the what I call our deficiencies in stages. First stage, he needs to get the fitness level up. Okay, so if your fitness level is up, you can't play to the way that maybe he wants them to play. Right? He needs time. Don't forget, guys. 75 days to 80 days before we got our manager. So Nuno is not having actually been with the boys in an actual collective group, right, of at least 20 of them to do proper training. So every time when he goes out there, actually what he's saying now is right. All the matches I'm playing now from pre-season until now, right? You have seen the mix and matches. Then injuries came along, COVID came along. So he needs time. So on Sunday, the first 30 minutes or so, we look okay. I didn't say we look good, right? We would have been brilliant if we scored first. I was doing a watch along with, a private watch along with Mr. K and Scott M. You guys met Mr. K and Scott M, right? We were saying if we don't score, right, it's over. Because when they come back out in the second half, they're gonna wipe us out, and that's what happened. You see, so I think the big problem now is the imbalance. He keeps saying we're unbalanced. Some of the players' fitness is at one level, some of the players' fitness are too far away. That's why they can't match up. They can't do the things he wants to do. Okay, right? And of course, any more questions? This is Curse talking to Chris. Not much positivity. Okay, let's see how it goes here now. Not much positivity while Inik and Levy are in charge. Yes, that's true. Oh yes, we coined what I call something. Mourinho is the confidence vampire, right? And Levy is the emotional vampire. Yeah, so Levy is sucking our emotion dry, right? Until we become emotionless, like today's Saikat. Saikat has lost his emotions. Poor Saikat. So that's why Saikat is here for therapy today. So guys, we have to bring him up, right? Be positive, Saikat. Be positive, okay? Must be positive, right? Wayne Bonner says, it seems to me that any attacking DNA has been drained from the club, right? That for me falls on Levy and no one else. Yes, that's so true. Okay, and Kersey is sad to see Kane so effortless. I hope he bounces back. Yeah. Guys, about I think Sunday match we have analyzed over and over again. I think we should move on from there, right? Unless you want to talk about Kane, right? If we go that side, right? Most probably we'll end up talking for another 12 hours and we still can't find the answer what's happening with Kane.
Yeah.
Right. My analysis with Kane is very simple. Kane is depressed. I think I've said it before. Right. He lost the Euro finals. When they took the photo when his wife was hugging him, you can see that face, that glaze there. He's not here at the moment. I think Kane this is not our Kane. Our Kane has been, I don't know, emotionally sucked dry by our owner after the transfer window saga. So, yeah. Yes, now we know Kane has been emotionally sucked dry by Levy. The emotion vampire. Oh dear.
Oh my
That's why
God.
I don't think he cares anymore. Oh dear. God.
It's not like I totally don't agree with whatever you said, because for me we can see that we can't score goals, right? That's completely we can understand, and the opposition they have much more analysis experts, so they will also understand. What I am not understanding that, see, a team we need to help, right? Defender needs to help midfielders needs to help attackers, right? Now if you can see that the attackers don't have that edge currently, right? So why not build the back as solid as possible, give them the platform, give them that, what to say, that edge, that okay, we will stop whatever coming at us, you just score, we will try to keep the clean sheet, so that if you can, in this immense time of drought, you can score or nick a goal that we did for 3 games, right? Then we can win those matches. But in the Chelsea and the Crystal Palace game, the goals that we considered, they are too soft, like the Dele one. Because if Dele's that goal, that Thiago Silva header didn't went in, then the things could have been different. We don't know, or might have been different. But as it went in, the Conte goal, then they are clearly our head suddenly dropped. There was no one. Kane was clapping and stuff, but our heads and the body structure and the personality, everything dropped, right? So they already got the hold. Now they are scrubbing it by the neck. Chelsea team,
Mhm.
right? Then Kante can have a shot from 30 yards, 40 yards, and yeah, football is unpredictable. Sometimes luck is with you, sometimes it's not. What I want to see, like we can analyze, we are doing these shows, and many people are doing these shows, right? So many people are analyzing, even the pundits are analyzing. But my biggest concern is we know where it is getting lagged, what is the problem, what's happening. We are not getting goals. But given the squad that we have, I can't find any replacement that will improve the squad. I think the
Mhm.
best squad already playing against Chelsea,
Mhm.
a
Yeah.
fit
Yeah.
squad. Maybe Lucas in place of Lo Celso or maybe Bergwijn. But same
Mhm.
thing, Lucas, Bergwijn, Lo Celso, they have patches that they don't, in a game, they don't contribute only. They are just going there, staying there and moving, that's all. So
Mhm.
we are not there waiting for some 10 minutes, 5 minutes of patches of brilliance, right? They are not
Yeah.
that type of player. If you are not good enough, at least from Lucas and Bergwijn, you can get that intensity in the fight that, okay, I will double up with Emerson or whoever on that right side or left side and I will stop those blocks. Lo Celso
Mhm.
was not doing that also. So what is your role? And that delay, yeah, people are telling the delay has changed. You know, FIFA has done from camp to CM, so he got the defensive boost and everything. But still frustrates me the goal that he conceded. That could have been avoided. He was there standing, and he is facing his back is facing towards goal. What is going on? Like, you need to give that support to the front
Yeah.
players that okay,
Saikat,
if
hold
you
on.
are not, yeah,
Hold on. Yes, Waiba.
Yes, I was saying that you're a little bit overreacting because it's just two games we have played, two games we have lost. It's okay. It's right to be,
it's not
criticizing your
about
team
the loss,
defensively.
it's about the way of getting loose, right? How we are how we are like losing those games.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to win. Yeah, Chelsea is a
Yes,
super
I
player.
understand, Saikat. I understand how you feel.
Yeah,
Because you feel like even now, if we change all 11 men or all the whole squad, 25 or 26 of them, right, it wouldn't make a difference. Correct?
exactly.
Yeah, correct. I know. I've been through that feeling before too. So don't worry. We'll get you through it. We'll get you through it. Okay. Wayne Bonner says that Kane looks like a man who's realized his ambition is being drained from him. I think we got to change the what call emotion vampire to ambition vampire. You know, maybe sucks out the ambition of everybody. Yeah, yeah. Wayne, I think I'll give that to you. Wayne has coined the ambition vampire. I've coined the emotion vampire, right? Mourinho has said it's been called a confidence vampire. So we have too many vampires at a club. That is the problem. Guys, think about it. Too many vampires at our club, right? Uh, but of course, what you say is that the Euro 2020 final knocked him for six. Okay. Another trophy lost here. He is still at our club facing more of the same. Yeah, that's true. And I understand, Saikat, what you're saying is you find it very weird. Why do our players, my mindset was so negative, right? When even when we were 2-0 down, they were still passing the ball backwards, right? And
Yeah,
And
I think
also
I think
Eugene,
the first lesson, I don't know whether Nuno has to learn or the players have to learn, right? The ball has to get in the net, right? The net is on the opposite side of the field, right? Not on this side of your field. You're already 2-0 down. Just go for it. I know. We somehow or another, I don't know, maybe Nuno frightens that if we go for it, right, we can get smacked 10-0. Would that look
Yeah.
good? I don't think so. It look good, right? And sorry, Saikat, go ahead. Let me read one more first. Saikat,
and
would you start?
also one thing, Eugene, just bonus super chat, right? So he is telling that Kane lost six finals, right? So tell me on which of the finals he
Knocked him for six means 6 games. Six
six
games,
games
not six.
means okay, okay,
When you
no,
reach
like
the
people are
final,
saying like
yeah,
no
he had to play
that
six
you
games to reach the final to lose it. So you understand,
yeah no for
emotionally,
me like
yeah,
people sometimes tell right that Kane don't get those finals, they don't win and stuff. So when
Yeah.
we already like when we actually saw Kane performing in a final, I can't name any game, not even the England
Yeah.
2020 that Euro 2020,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
he
Yep.
needs to step it up, right? I think Son is our one player that is a big match player
I
in that team.
to tell you the truth, I think Kane, right, for the past 4 years, has been overplayed.
Yeah.
From Spurs playing all the way through the World Cup. This is going to be his second World Cup, I think, playing with Spurs, right? Second World Cup, right? The Euros and all that. He's been playing non-stop. I think the poor guy needs a rest. That's all, right? He's been
I
playing
mean, he's
non-stop
been
too long.
injured.
Don't forget, last year he's been overused. Okay,
But
he's been
Eugene,
overused.
if you are a world class player, nobody will drop you, right? You got to play your
The,
matches.
the problem is that, right, sometimes if you think you're a world-class player and then your ego is bigger than you think you can handle and you want to play every game, right, man, you have to learn you're human, right? You're not superhuman, you're human, emotionally, physically, and all that. You're human, right? Maybe he needs to learn that, right? Okay, Saikat, question from Kurz to you. Would you start Scarlett instead of Kane tonight and again against Arsenal? Would you do that?
So, like, see, whatever I have seen of Scarlett, right, and whatever my understanding of football is concerned, he is not ready yet. First of all, in EPL, he is not ready yet to face those 6'3", 6'2" defenders
Mhm.
because the style that we play, right? So there will be always two defenders behind your back. So he is not physically built enough to hold the ball or at least challenge for the ball that Kane is so used to or he is master at, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
for me, EPL is not an option as of yet. But the other games UECL and EFL, I don't know what Wolves will put it up today. But maybe if we walk over Wolves and then we get some weaker opposition in the next round, then we can take a chance. But I am not sure what Nuno's plan will be today because I have. But to be fair, that Scarlett has that potential. He has that movement and the finishing edge. But the physically he is not that built enough that EPL needs as of yet. So for me,
Mhm.
I won't start him. But yeah, not again Wolves, especially given Connor Cody and if Wolves starts with those players like Killman, Connor Cody, and Willie Bolly behind your back, Leon Tendonker or Roman Size. So he will, it will be an useless or like it will be, it's a no-brainer to start Scarlett basically. I think Son will start today. I'm not sure as a center forward, but yeah. So if he starts, then we have to assess him accordingly. But for me, he is not ready yet to get into the Spurs team to spearhead the attack, given the lack of contributions that we have from the other areas.
All right. But if we
Sorry,
don't
cause
start, if
I
we don't
don't.
start Scarlett, right, and we want to rest Kane for the North London derby, right? Who else can we
Yeah,
play? That's the question, right?
I think I will
We
play.
don't have the
Yeah.
what call the players
Resources.
to yeah
No,
to
I think I
replace
will
him
play Dele Ali personally.
as a striker,
Just
right?
Yeah, as a false
Mm,
nine.
false nine. All
no.
right.
It won't work. It's very
Just
difficult to
hold
work.
on. Let me add another panelist has just joined us. All right. Good afternoon, Brian.
What's up, people? How we doing?
Hello.
Doing fine, doing fine. You met the guys before? Prithvi,
I'm sure I've
Vaibhav,
seen some of
and
them on your Sunday show.
yep. And Saika. I think Saika. Have you met Brian before?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I
Okay.
generally watch whenever I get time, I watch we are Tottenham TV, so I think he makes
Okay.
appearances there. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah. I made my debut appearance on
I saw you, Dean. I
We
was
Are
in bed.
Tottenham TV.
I was in bed last night, and I just wanted to catch up, and all of a sudden you were on there.
Oh yeah. Are you on the way to the studio?
No, not yet. I'm just here. I've got to be there in about 3 hours,
Oh,
4
3 hours
hours.
time. All right. Okay. No, Brian. We were just talking about Saikat is a bit emotionally drained at the moment because the emotion vampire sucked a lot of emotion out of him, right? So we're trying to bring bring positivity back into Saikat. He looks lost because he keeps seeing the football is so bad, right? You can't explain it, right? The goal is in front of you. Why are you keeping going backwards? Right? You're 2-0 down. Why can't you go forwards, right? So Saikat is being very, very frustrated by our squad at the moment, right?
I get that feeling. I can understand that, funny enough.
Yeah. That is one thing that how you say being a Spurs fan, you go through it, right? Like Brian, he's been a Spurs fan all his life, more or less. He's been through all the ups and downs, guys, right? So that's it. That's why we're here, to support and give you positive energy back, to give you at least a bit of faith in the club, right? Faith in the players, right? And I've been watching a few of the streams they've been doing, Brian. I know that you two feel that the problem is not going to be solved that easily, correct?
Not easy at all, mate. Not easy at all. We're in a complete mess, and a defeat today will be a really bad thing, but a defeat on Sunday is going to get toxic.
Yeah. That's why. But Brian, question: would you play a weekend team just to save us the players to go and play in the North London derby?
Know what you had this discussion, and I've been thinking about this over and over again. I've been looking at it, and I want to play a weekend team because it's the filth coming up. Then you look at it, we need to win a trophy.
Yeah.
But realistically, this is one of our biggest chances of winning the trophy. I know Man City normally gets to the final as they have for the last 4 or 5 years, but realistically, we need to go for a trophy. So I'm really 50-50 with this.
Yeah. But to tell the truth, right, I even said it on We Are Tottenham TV. I'd rather forego this Carabao Cup, because all this time, I think it's part of something that we must learn to let go sometimes. We don't have the capabilities to fight on all fronts. Sometimes you have to be a bit smart and pull the plug on certain things, okay, and then move on. Maybe we can, right? Because the League Cup brings us back to the Conference League again, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you told me this season we were to win the Carabao Cup and not qualify for Europe, I'll take it right now.
Yeah, of course we'll take it right now. That's
I want a
one
trophy.
Yeah,
I want a trophy.
Number one is a trophy, and then we get back into the Conference League. I'll take that too, right? Just let me read out a comment from Reload XXXXX. Kane can't be asked, but what striker is doing much in this team? Okay, can't be asked of much. Okay, what's team? I don't know. My eyes a bit. Only Son has scored, and it's one open play goal. Yeah, and that's why I think Saikat feels so frustrated. We can't score in open play, and to tell the truth, we can't even create chances at the moment, right?
No.
Tommy's in the chat. Thanks, Tommy. I throw you the link. You have time, please hop on. Curse is here too.
Okay.
Big up Curse. Yep. And Chris Agamba saying hi to Tommy. And this for you, Brian.
Love that girl. She's amazing.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in some time. Yeah, hope she's doing well. Okay, to tell the truth, let's come back. Okay, today's game against Wolves, right? Brian is 50-50. Maybe we should play a youth team there, play the young boys, let them have a run out. I mean, maybe have a mix, okay, with some of the boys that haven't been playing, like those who were in Croatia during the quarantine, let them go out. Lo Celso, Romero, Sanchez, let them have a go, all right? We don't even know whether Mora and Bergwijn I don't think Bergwijn is available.
Bergwijn is available.
Yeah, I don't think Bergwijn is available because he was in some kind of a cast boot doing upper body training and all that, right? And you did watch the Brian. You did watch the press conference by Nuno, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I can't stand his press conferences. I can't stand them. We must work. Well done. That's what you get paid 200 grand a week for, or 50 grand, whatever you're on. We need to work. He looks, do you know what? He's only been there what 3 months, 2 months, he looks like he's aged
Yeah.
60 years. He is just so down and I can't blame him. I cannot
Yeah.
blame him. But do you know what? People used to criticise Ryan Mason's press conferences because it was Daniel Levy this or anything. Just ask the question and you got anything but the answer. And this is just boring. I can guarantee you, win, lose or draw. Yes, we're going to make you proud. Yes, we're going to work. Yes, we're going to do this. It's all about the play and the connection. It's just so repetitive.
Yeah, yeah. But to tell you the truth, I saw more of fear in him. He looks frightened and lost. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's what this
He
board
looks
will do.
frightened and lost. Yeah, because you remember in the beginning of the press conference, he kept rubbing his hand and all that, very fidgety and all that. So I can't blame him too, right? Like what you say, Brian, it's very true. We can't blame him. Saikat, I mean, you didn't watch the press conference and all that, right? But your fears, actually, we have felt it before. We've gone through all this kind of emotions before because, and I'm sure also, Saikat, this is not the first time you've been through it, correct? Yeah, but don't worry. If you love the club, right, we have to still, today's a match day. Like I said, we have to think positive. But the only thing now
But
is that let's see.
I think it's starting to fall. This entire 11 needs to change. I don't think Kane will stay any longer, and I can't see like how Nuno will stay any longer. And my biggest fear is if Nuno goes, who will come in? Who
Ryan
will
Mason,
replace him
Ryan
Mason.
Mason.
No,
for entire season
no.
with the managers
I
that
know,
in
no.
Premier League right now?
Remember, I've got this what called premonition saying, right? Pep will have a bad what called bad fight with the fans in M City. Okay, right? He's frustrated because he didn't get Kane. Right, Nuno can't bring us anywhere, right? So by the end of this, by end of December, come January, right? Pep is going to resign and join us, right? Because if Kane can't go to him, he'll go to Kane. Then I guess then the whole Spurs fan base will go crazy again. Yo, Levy has done a magical job. Then when Pep comes and manage us, right? Within 2 seasons, right? Pep will be drained too from emotion and ambition.
I think 2 seasons would be too long. I think half a season itself would be enough
Half a
to
season,
bring
right?
Pep,
Yeah,
especially. I
that's
mean,
true.
especially considering the fact that he is dependent on the players he gets and demands of. I don't think we can pull it off.
Mhm. And okay, that reload XXXXXX says main focus needs to be topping the Conference League group. Come second, you play extra 2 legs against a third place from Europa team, and that will be the hardest teams in the competition. That's very true, reload. Because that is the how you call the
Round of
that's how it's been
32,
structured. Yeah, to go into round of 16. I think they've
16
already
directly.
there's no more 32 already. It's gone straight to 16. Okay, right.
But the performance
Uh,
that I have seen against Reigns, my goodness.
to tell the truth, we might not even qualify in the group, right? We might end up third.
I think
That
Rennes
too
was
with
the only
that
strong
too with
team
the
that
lose
stronger
to
11.
lose to MS Mura away. No, but okay. Before we go so far, today's game, Brian,
Yeah.
you will be doing the watch along.
Well, indeed, I will be at the We Are Tottenham TV studios doing the watch along with John Cooper whilst
Yeah.
the boys go to the match.
Yeah, the boys going to the match. Yeah.
The boys are going there, so I'll be in there for that game. So let's just say it'll be interesting. And if we lose, and it's just the fact that I'm looking forward to the fan show the most.
Yeah. Tell the truth. Yeah. To tell the truth, right,
Really
Brian, you're
hats
saying.
off, right, to all the person who are doing watch alongs, because
Yeah.
I can't even see those matches. I till now I haven't seen third goal. How he conceded, I don't know. I just saw popped it up at 90 plus 3 minutes his goal. I don't know.
Uh,
So hats
okay.
off to those guys.
Yeah. To tell the truth, I'm going to do a watch along this coming Sunday. Remember, guys, I said if we don't beat Chelsea, right, or get a positive result on this Sunday, I have to do that watch along. So my show will start late and go all the way into the mornings. and do a
Okay, so
five show in
you
one
do
stream.
know if we win that game,
Yeah,
you're going to have to do every single watch along. And I mean
I
every
know
single one.
because Brian, when I was doing the watch along for the past few games, right, we won,
Yep,
and when I stopped, we lost. So if this
exactly.
happens and we win, right, I've got to what to do? You love your club, right? And if that follows, I'll do it. No problem. I'll do it. Premier League matches only, huh? All right, Premier League matches.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I
But
have
okay,
one more thing.
Brian, about tonight's lineup, I'm for let all the youth play. Don't care about it. Lose, lose. Okay. Brian is 50-50. Saikat, what do you think? Should we put out a strong team there to fight for it, or just
I
let it
will
go?
I will put up the strong team at least for 60 to 70 minutes because anyways I want the fitness level to go up. So they are professional players. If I want them to gel in, yeah, for me I can understand that Lo Celso Romero just burst in because we missed certain players. We missed Berwine and Lucas. So I want these players to gel in as soon as possible, and for that we need opportunities to set up, right? So we need this setup to have those players gel in. It's not only in the trainings, it's all in the pitch. So it will give them confidence. So at least for 50 to 60 minutes I want not I will not say exactly the same team, but yeah, like 70 to 80%, probably Lo Celso Romero and this Son Kane and also Ndombele, because these are the players, vital players in the squad, right? We need to gel them up so that they can find each other in the tight spaces, right? So, and also it's a competitive match. It's not that we are playing against Norwich or maybe Millwall, something of that sort. So I think I will prefer to play a strong game, and they are professional players. If we have, suppose in place today we are in Champions League, so anyways they would have played today and against Arsenal. So if they can do that, then why can't I can't see them getting any rest or something of that sort. So I think for 60 minutes at least, I want those players to play.
Okay, all right. Saikat wants a strong team. Fiber, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Saikat. We should play a strong team, but I would also like to see Dane Scarlett starting along with Kane. I think this could
Yeah,
be
we've
a
been saying
good.
that for some time. Yeah,
A great shout.
Uh,
yeah,
it could
yeah,
be a
yeah.
good combination of two experienced and non-experienced players, and it could go well. And I would actually rest Son because I think he needs to get back from his injury a little bit more.
That's true. That's true. Right. And Prithvi, your thoughts?
Uh, I think everything we got to put it into this. Like whatever chance we have at any form of silverware, we just got to put our all in that. And at this point of time, that is the primary objective of our team: get some silverware. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
not
that's
push
true.
to the end and then not get anything. So yeah,
Oh,
I hope
yeah, yeah. We've
something like
we've
that.
experienced that a few too many times nowadays,
Yeah,
way too
way
many
too
times.
many. Yeah.
Guys, past week matches, Saika, you got anything to say about it, or you just don't have any more feeling for the you don't care anymore?
Like one part is, like I didn't knew that today we had match, right? I am
Oh, you
so
didn't knew.
out
All right.
of the context with Tottenham Hotspur because I want peace in my life with the IT and every work that I do. I want peace. Now, after
That's
on the
true.
weekends, whenever I saw, because see, for me, these matches, right, they set up your week. If you
Mm-hmm,
win, you are excited. You are set up for the week, the upcoming week.
mm-hmm.
If you
Yeah,
lost,
yeah,
and if that is a early kickoff like Crystal Palace, you
mm-hmm.
don't have that audacity to watch other games. I don't have that audacity or that thrill to watch the other EPL games. So
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me, pathetic. The
yeah.
display against Crystal Palace is pathetic, and same I think it will be against will be Chelsea. And today also, like it's a battle of two teams who doesn't score,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Correct.
whoever pops up, whoever scores today first, I think will have high chance of winning the game,
All right.
today's
Okay.
game.
Yeah. Uh, Brian, do you have anything to say about the past matches of the other teams? Anything that stands out to
Um,
you?
no, not really. I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm so hell bent on my mission here with the whole Levy out everything that
Yeah, yeah.
I've hardly watched anything. I do want to just mention something that the Chris Ackenbar put up, and I mean, I don't know if it's reached you guys over there. I'm disgusted by the club with this whole Jimmy Greaves thing. You've heard it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's gone a step further today, because obviously we have said already no, we have no plans to put up a statue of Jimmy Greaves, the greatest striker this country's ever produced, the greatest striker to play for this club. And it's gone one step further now, because TalkSport have got hold of it, and
that's
apparently we have a policy that we're not allowed. We won't have statues. We've only got a bust of Bill Nicholson in the stadium,
good. Okay.
and Andy Goldstein has been, well, we'll change the bloody policy. And he's like, this isn't right. I'm going to keep going and doing everything I can to try and get this, because it's a disgrace. And you know what? Someone said to me, I saw in the chat or on Talk or whatever, it's probably because obviously having a statue of a player doesn't really help the NFL franchise or anything else like that. And when it comes to it, when you've got a guy who gave his all for the club, his goal scoring record is absolutely off the chart. His loyalty to the club. They even put out a video. I don't know if you saw on Tottenham Hotspur's Twitter. I'm just going to read it, and then because I went mad with this, I just did a very, very simple tweet to the club. Where is it? Go to my profile.
I think I tweeted below you yesterday.
No, that was a different. So there was another one. The Tottenham released the Jimmy Greaves video, like a 3-minute video. It says, "Our greatest ever player, a true legend, never forgotten." That was on the day that he died. So they say things like that. Then there's the next day, someone asks for a statue, or we ask for a statue.
That quote is also quite good, right? Of Jimmy Greaves, that I got the longest drought in my career. That is the 15 minutes.
Exactly. It's this video goes, "Our greatest ever player, true legend, never forgotten," until the next day when we ask for a statue and they say no. That's what we are dealing with, unfortunately. The guy is, I don't know how low we have to stoop until other fans come around and realise what this cancer is doing to our football club. And yeah, that's that. Like I said, I mean, we were going to have a protest on Sunday, but then obviously when the news broke Sunday morning, we were like, no.
I know.
This is not a day for protest. This is a day for respect and remembrance. So we didn't do it, but there will be at the Aston Villa game, I'm being told, which I can't get to because I'm doing the watch along for We Are Tottenham. But there will be for the NFL protest on the 10th and the 17th, which as you know is the reason that I'm here. It's the very reason that I've come over to London to make sure I can be there to let my support. So yeah, it's. I mean, AMZ is in the chat, and AMZ, I must say, he is one of the. I wouldn't say Levy in, but not Levy out, who I have great debates with. He's like, you get the idiots on Twitter. You get the idiots on Twitter that come up with those stupidest things. One of them actually said that I was anti-Semitic for not liking Levy, even though I'm Jewish myself. So go figure that one out. But AMZ is someone that I will say the word debate, but it's a very friendly, respectful debate. And I'm sure, I know he's put his thumbs up, but this must be killing him as well. I know he's a very loyal and long-serving Spurs fan. So to hear things like this is hideous. And what you got to remember as well, people like all the clubs around the world are doing it. You got Arsenal with, I don't even want to really talk about them, but they've got theirs, and other people have got whatever. And people go and look at these, have their photos taken, and go to pay their respect. And this guy can't even do that. He cannot even do that. He's lower than a snake's stomach.
You know why, Brian? Because I think if you start building statues of our great legends and you put it out there, don't forget. At the moment, a lot of the international fans and where the money is coming from and all that, right? You might be stirring up something like, we at the moment are willing to accept all this mediocrity. But if they find out that our history is so great in the past, but true fans will already know that our history is so great in the past, okay? It might stir up something that he's afraid of, you see? You can't bring back all the memories of the great times that we had, and you don't have any now. See, so that is what I think why he's not putting up many statues, And all the policies that's been made is made by him, unless you say it's a council policy not allowing you to put up statue. Then take away the art gallery and put statues in there. Tell him to do that.
Exactly.
Right.
If Balancing Swords could do it at bloody waxwork,
Yeah.
we should be able to do it to immortalize and
Oh, dear.
commemorate
Brian,
such
we've
players.
given
And
we given him an idea to make money.
uh,
Most probably he'll build a room, right? Put all the statues there, right? And start collecting
Yeah,
money from people to go in to take photos. My
I
gosh,
mean, I've been
that's
using
scary.
this. I've been using this saying for a little while, or since his passing. Now, I used to be a die-hard wrestling fan, WWE, WWE, whatever you want to call it. I've still got a very unhealthy obsession with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That guy's my hero. But there was Bret the Hitman Hart, and he used to have a saying that said, "The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be," and that is Jimmy Greaves.
Yeah.
That is Jimmy Greaves, and it's just shocking. It's just shocking.
Kurt says here that the club paid for Jimmy's medical bills, so I hope they don't think that is enough. He's Spurs legend and will be treasured by everyone forever. Yes, that's true.
So
Right,
just add on to that
sometimes
because
Yeah.
we did pay medical bills. Now, someone that is a friend of mine and used to be the you've seen him on our channel, Eugene, used to be the
Yeah.
voice of Tottenham Hotspur fan TV, and now does it for the visually impaired Daniel Wynn. He works for the supporters, not the supporters, but for the people that looked after you. I haven't spoken to him, but what I do know is this is done. It is directly through Spurs, but this isn't something Levy created. This is something that's been going on for a long time. For players of a certain era and their families, or any player when they come across anything, whether it be they need counselling or financial assistance, because the money they were on back then is nothing like now. So yeah, I mean, the Spurs will always do that part because it's the right. Can you imagine if we didn't? Can you imagine if we didn't and we found anything out? It would be, but then it's just like, okay, well now unfortunately you passed away. Well, go away now. We don't need to. It's whatever way you paint this picture, Levy looks like a wanker that he is.
And of course, Saikat and Prithvi, right? If you guys need to make a move, just let me know and just say your introduce. I mean, where to find you and
I need
how
to
to
make
find
a
you.
move. I got a meeting, so yeah.
All right, Saikat, nice meeting up with you. Right, if you have time, keep in touch in the
My
WhatsApp
pleasure
contacts and all
to
that.
meet up
All
and
right.
discuss.
Nice to meet
And
you.
don't feel so down,
Right.
Saikat. All right, tonight we'll put out a strong team and we'll beat Wolves. Okay, so
Positive
make it
energy.
happen. All right, positive energy. All right, be positive. If you are not
Hopefully,
positive, how is the
hopefully,
club going to win? How are we going to win? We have to be positive. All right.
The players need
Prithvi?
to be positive, right? Not me. So yeah, if they are positive, then positive is contagious in nature, right? So I will also be positive by seeing them
All right.
through my television.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing them being positive makes you positive too. I understand
Yeah,
that, right?
exactly.
Yeah. And I think today we won't do such a long show because the matches are coming up soon. Like we already know that a few of us would like the teams to be strong. I don't care, right? Brian is 50-50. Saika wants all the way for at least 60 minutes, 70 minutes. So does Vaibhav, and of course Prithvi is always positive. Want a good team out there, go out and smack them and all that. Correct? And Prithvi, how do we find you? And,
So you can find me on Insta as Urban Slap and on Twitter as Urban Slap 69. And also we are currently working on rejuvenating
content.
our
Yeah.
weekly podcast.
Prithvi, get your partner who set up the Bangalore Spurs YouTube channel, right, onto this channel. We have a talk, then we see how to help you develop your channel. Okay. Right, then because you already have Saikat and Vaibhav around, you already have a lot of supporters from your side of the pond, and maybe we help you build up your subscribers there and all that. So, and we'll guide you along the way how to do the things and all that. All right.
That'll be great. Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, okay, guys, have a good day. How are you guys watching the match?
We have a local vendor called Voot. So Voot is our
Okay.
channel stream. So it's a OTT platform. So from there we will see the match.
All right. Okay.
Me personally, actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, take care. We'll catch up later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye bye
Okay.
guys. Take care,
Okay,
you
take
two all.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
your Spurs.
Vaibhav?
Come on, Spurs. Hopefully we win.
Yeah.
Levy out.
Yeah. Are you gonna stay, Vaibhav, or are you gonna make a move too?
Oh, we're staying. Okay, I thought we were going.
No,
I'll
we're
stay.
staying.
Oh, thank
Saikat
God.
has got to make a move. He's got a meeting. and Prithvi's got to make a move for soon. So Vaibhav, we three of us are still around. We still can talk about it,
Yeah.
right? Right. And okay, Brian, like you said, you've just purposely gone back to the UK, so right? Of course, to meet your family. You haven't seen in about 1.5, 2 years, and then of course the major plan is to do what you've been planning to do, right?
Yep.
And of course, I understand the loss on that day on Sunday was not all lost because you got to meet up with a lot of the content creators from the other side of the pond. You see, right?
It was a great day. Got to see so many of them. We met up before the game at the or in the food and beverage area. And it was great. Obviously, I got to sit with Ben and Simeon, Ben's beautiful fiance Ashley. Then also with Danny Kiriakou. Danny Kiriakou. So I got to sit with him. And Grandpa, meeting Grandpa face to face was just honestly an honour. And yeah, we had a great day. Then unfortunately we had to watch 90 minutes or 45 minutes of pure crap. And then we met up after the game, and then a few of us went out for dinner afterwards. So it really was a great day.
Yeah. But Brian, if you analyze what's been happening, right, do you think the whole squad has got some kind of chronic fatigue problem? Their fitness can't reach a certain level to play proper football?
Well, first of all, strength in depth. So they're all having to be overplayed.
Yeah, that's part one. Yeah.
That's part one. Part two, Nuno is hell-bent on fitness, yet we have, this is a brilliant, I was reading it before, Chris Ackenbach is always, I just want to thank him because he goes everywhere.
He's a big supporter.
Everywhere, he's another supporter that follows all the channels, and this is the most incredible comment. Unfortunately, it's the most incredible comment.
Vivi and Inik are happy to make money out of Spurs history, but not spend money on the statue of one of our greatest ever players. It's disgusting. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but not just that. He's willing to make money on our past, but he's not on our history. But he's not willing to create history.
No, that's why when Inik took over Spurs, right, in the year 2001, their plan was already moving. They saw Spurs because of the fan base because I was talking to some of you guys earlier. Why does Spurs have such a big international fan base? You know, why am I a Malaysian, 6,000 miles away, 6,000 kilometers away, right? 40 years a Spurs fan because of our parents going over there to do business, to study, to do investments, right? The children go along, and sometimes if the father likes football, he'll pick a club. So some of us are linked to it. So that's how the international fan base grew. And Levy saw that from far. He bought us for a total of £62 million, right? 21 years later, we are a £2 billion, right, asset to him. Okay, even including all the mortgages that we have and all that, where people say it's not debt, right? But of course, it's debt, right? Once you take a loan, it's debt. It doesn't matter whether you classify it and how you structure it and all that. It's debt. Okay, and he's been, like I said, being a vampire again, right?
Yep.
Sucking us dry, right?
Yeah.
Sucking the fans, the home fans on ground dry, right? Sucking all the international fans dry because, you know, we buy jerseys, kits, and all that at prices and exchange rate, right? Which, to tell the truth, could feed a family for a month in our country for one original jersey, right? But of course, we try not to go there. Vaibhav, have you any last words to say before I end the show? Because today I'm going to end the show early because I will have a chat with Brian later behind the back room.
Just 2 words.
Any last words? 2 words.
Heading out.
Yeah. Okay. And of course, Brian, your famous 2 words.
I don't know what to say to that. I'm famous for us. No, listen, it's a big day today. Obviously, it's a cup game. All I ask for Tottenham Hotspur is just put on a performance, play the football that we're known for, play with some freedom, play with some flair, play with some heart, and then if we lose, we lose. At least we gave it a go. Just not what this is. Just not what this is. And as I said, you'll be able to find me on the We Are Tottenham TV channel. So if you need, and trust me, I'll be a lot more fun than most commentators, as Eugene could probably make. and the fan show. If I will be going into my element, looking forward to actually. Sometimes I'm on that fan show afterwards, and I hear the people that go before and after me. And I want to answer their questions. I'm like, no, 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 no. Well, today I get to, so
Yeah.
it's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry, I'll be there watching along too. And of course, I just want to
Fantastic.
say a shout out to all the guys, right, in the comments, and those of you who have been watching, but not in the comments. Sometimes just put a hi. Let us know where you're from. Okay, then at least we can just interact with you guys. So Chris Agamba, thanks for support. AMZ, right? Brian Daigle's always there. Curse, lovely, right? And of course, Reload XXXXX, right? Thanks for your support again. Tommy, I thought you were supposed to, you're going to hop on, but I think you weren't free. You weren't free until a certain time. Wayne Bonner is always there too. Okay. And I guess most of it are here. And of course, Scott M, thanks. And
Scotty
of course,
M.
Jamie Pretty. Yeah, Scotty M.
And
all
Wayne
right,
Bonner.
so
Wayne,
Wayne
when
Bonner.
is Wayne Bonner not? Do you know what? If I ever do a stream and he's not in the chat, I'm genuinely concerned for his well-being because he's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He's a big supporter, right? And Wayne Bonner lives in West London, if I'm not mistaken. So
I believe so.
maybe you can
Yes,
catch up. Yeah, I think you're going to catch up with him soon, Brian. You're going to catch up
that's
with
the
him.
plan. Hopefully, he'll be in
Right.
the process.
Yep. Okay, guys. Thanks for being on. All right, Brian, I'll catch up with you in the back room in a short while.
Yeah.
White Buff, stay for a while I just do the closings. All right.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for joining us today. We're just doing a short stream, right? We've got a match coming up. Like I said, positive energy to the team, positive energy to Nuno, and we hope, let's see, he does the correct thing, right? A lot of us are still very upset for what's been happening, and then seeing him in all his press conferences being so melancholic or something like that, right? So that's it, guys. Take care, and of course, one more time. Come on, you Spurs.